Next exercise we're going to use, okay, we're going to go to kind of a back, bicep, shoulder exercise. Okay, this is called hot hands. We're going to use our little box for this one. Okay, level 1 of this, we're going to put our hands on the box. Okay, so this can make it a little bit easier. We're going to be elevated with our hands. Okay, hands are going to be on top. I'm going to have a good wide stance with my body. Okay, bum is down, squeezing my legs. Now I'm just going to raise one hand off the box. Okay, the hand that stays on the box is going to be nice and straight. Okay, my body's going to be nice and straight from my head all the way down to my heels as I change it over. I don't want any dipping, anything like that. Okay, so you can take your time with it, or you can add some speed, really work through it. Okay, so variation 2, we are going to go down to the ground. Okay, doing the same thing. Good wide stance. If you want a little bit more difficult, you can move your feet in. You really got to balance that much more. Okay, wrists are going to be underneath the shoulders. Raising hands off the ground. See, there's not much dipping in my hips. Keeping them nice and level as I'm going through the exercise. Okay, last and final level. We're going to switch the incline. Okay, make it a little bit harder. Feet are going to go up on top of the box. Okay, feet are on top. Don't have much of a base to go from. Raising it off the ground with the hands. This one's a lot more difficult. You really got to work hard. Stabilize that body, okay, with that short base. So that's exercise number 2. Exercise number 3 we're going to move to is we're going to do a squat variation. Okay, so we'll use our box for a little level 1 exercise. Okay, level 1 variation of this exercise. And we're going to use it just as kind of a marker to determine how low we need to go. Okay, and it's going to be different for everyone because everyone's height's a little bit different, but it gives you something to aim for when you're sitting down. So you're like a chair. You're going to be sitting down in a chair. You're going to aim for that in a squat. Feet are shoulder width apart. Eyes are going to be forward. Okay. Chest is going to be open. I'm going to push my hips back. Looking for that bench. Once I touch it, coming straight back up. Okay. I want my insteps also off the ground. Okay. So that's going to get all my weight on the outside of my foot. I don't want to be up off like that, but I don't want all the weight on the inside of my foot. I want it on the outside. Okay. And you're going to be pushing with your heels. So once again, judge your distance. You don't want to be too far out, squatting down and miss the whole box. Okay? So hands can be on the hips, can be out in front of you. Touching that box and coming back up. Really pushing those hips back. Eyes are going to stay forward the whole time. Weight on that outside of the foot. Pushing off with the heels. Okay, that's our basic squat variation. Alright. Number 2, we're going to add a little more plyometrics. Okay? With this one, the squat jump is we are going to squat down, but as we come up, we're going to our toes. Okay? So we can use the box again. Let's use our box for a destination point to reach to. So here, as we come up, coming up on our toes and back down. Up on our toes. This one's kind of more of a speedy type exercise. So once you get the level 1 squat mastered, you can get this one to really work everything in your legs, okay? Working the calves, quads, all that great stuff. All right, level 2 was just completed. Now let's go to level 3. So, level 3 can be done a couple different ways. You can do it without a box, if you don't have anything to jump onto or anything stable enough to jump onto, you can just use the air. Okay, so our squat jump, you can use box's destination point to reach to here, then we're going up in the air. Trying to get as high as I can on each jump. You can also flip it around. We'll use our box this time. I'm going to jump up onto it, okay? So you can have different levels to jump onto. If you have a step in your house, if you have some steps, you can use those, okay? Alright, so getting a good squat, jumping up, stepping back down, jumping up. See how I'm performing the squat before, kind of loading all the muscles to get me jumping up. Just like that. Alright? Make sure you be careful. Whatever you're using, make sure it's nice and stable. It's going to hold you. It's not going to flip over, cause any injury. Okay? If you're not feeling sure about it, just use the squat jump in the air. Okay? Our last exercise that we got, okay, is going to be some dips. Okay? And with the dips, you kind of need something to dip off of. So it can be a sofa, it can be a chair, it can be your steps, whatever you got. Okay? So level 1 of the dip. I'll walk my feet out. Knees and ankles are going to be at a 90-degree angle. Okay? I'm going to keep my bum as close to the whatever I'm using to dip off of as possible, and that's to save my shoulders from too much strain being too far out. Okay, all I'm going to do, bending my elbows, lowering my body down, and pushing them back up. Staying nice and tall, that upper body. Okay, that's level 1. Level 2, let's go out a little bit with our feet, straightening out our feet, keeping that bum close again. Okay, this will also give you a little stretch in the hamstrings if they're feeling tight. Getting that lowering down. Okay, the level 3 can be done a couple different ways. You can put your feet up onto another chair, okay, or another box or whatever. So if I'm here, I would have my feet up onto another chair, okay, and then I can dip in between that. Or the variation that I will show you right now is you can go one leg, alright? So the one leg version can be done with the knee bent, keeping that bum close. And the other side. Or it can be done with the legs straight, okay, a little more advanced. Single leg, okay, a lot harder. Got to really support that body weight. Alright. So there are 4 exercises. Okay, we had single leg exercise. We had our shoulder, scapula, shoulder blades. Okay, and that was also a core exercise. Okay, with our hot hands. 3rd exercise we had the squat variations. Okay, squat, squat, jump up onto a box. And our 4th we had the dips. So you got a good all-around great body weight exercise routine with that right there. You know, try that out, give it a feel. If you have any questions, go ahead and shoot a comment to me or to Tamara on the blog or via email, and we'd love to hear what you think about the workout. And I'll be coming back to you soon with another bodyweight based workout, maybe using a little bit of something different, something extra, something spicy, just to fire things up for you. Okay, there we go. Have a great day. And see, the sun is shining, still early. I gotta get my workout in, and hope to see you soon. Take care.